What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. Now, in a week where there were a ton of official production announcements and some pretty interesting plot leaks, one headline in particular got pushed to the side. Chris Evans has reportedly had early talks to return to the MCU, and what's more, the source indicates exactly when and where during the Falcon and Winter Soldier series and why. We're going to break down where this is coming from, what they said about Chris Evans' return, and touch briefly on his most recent interview that was candid about this subject, offer our own speculation on when you'll most likely see Chris Evans, if ever again in the MCU, as Old Man Cap. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel related stuff, including this insane XM Studios 1/4 scale beta ray bill. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below. Make sure to hit the notification bell and leave a like, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So this leak supposedly originates with some of the same sources that said we'd be getting a She-Hulk and Miss Marvel series on Disney Plus, obviously both confirmed at this point. They also indicate that the plan to bring back Old Man Cap wouldn't happen until Falcon and the Winter Soldier Season 2, where Sam has actually now become Captain America, is struggling with the pressure, and has no one to turn to but, well, obviously his best friend, who happens to be the other Captain America. Now, real recently we heard of the same sort of cameo situation for Bruce Banner's Hulk during the She-Hulk series, but that's sort of different. He didn't have the same pointed and poignant end to his arc the way that Captain America did, and he has some anticipation of coming back to the MCU. When it comes to Chris Evans, again, he had an interview real recently, I say real recently, it's months old at this point, where he was pretty candid on the subject. We covered it then, and the direct quote from that interview was this: "To Marvel, wow, everything clicks when I get up." And again, this is Chris Evans responding to would he ever come back to the MCU. "Recovery is not the same. You never say never. I love the character. I don't know. It's not a hard no, but it's not an eager yes either. There are other things I'm working on right now. I think Cap had such a tricky act to stick the landing. I think they did a really nice job letting him complete his journey. If you're going to revisit it, it can't be a cash grab. It can't just be because the audience wants to be excited. What are we revealing? What are we adding to the story? A lot of things would have to come together. It doesn't feel at this time that it would be a thing." Now, to be completely fair, this interview was back in November, and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Season 1 would have been written by then. That's why if this report had said he's showing up during this first season, I wouldn't have even covered it here at the channel. Truth be told, though, several months have gone by, and if the writers really need him for a cameo, one scene and maybe 5 minutes at that, that's a lot different than him having to come back to the role for a full feature film, or even having an extended role during the Falcon and Winter Soldier series. So while this is a long way from confirmed, but for devil's advocacy's sake, I think all these actors understand that the MCU is much bigger than them, and that Marvel Studios has sort of set a bar for quality. It would be sort of cheesy in what you'd expect from an ABC series to have to reference something but not be able to show it on screen. That's why Bruce Banner being present during the She-Hulk series makes sense, and at some rate, if the Falcon and the Winter Soldier are going to run for several episodes, you're going to have to explain why, if Chris Evans, Captain America, is still alive as Old Man Cap in the MCU, at some point Sam Wilson's going to want to see him. Why would we never see that on screen? It obviously could be because he's retired from everything Avengers. He made that pretty clear and lived his life out, but also he's one of Sam Wilson's best friends and would be there if he needed him, which, again, during the series seems like it's going to explore that in depth. I'm not going to say never, but I also think it's going to take several years for them to come back in the sort of capacity we want to see them. An Old Man Cap action scene with something that would be going down during Secret Wars 5 or 6 years from now, not in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier series. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below. If you agree with me on a function of time, but also a function of quality and needing to sort of keep the connective tissue where it makes sense. Obviously, if he's going to need to turn to Cap at some point, there's no reason to see why Chris Evans wouldn't be amicable to that kind of thing, especially if the story demanded it or the MCU needed it, and especially if more time goes by. Again, with Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans, the longer that goes between them and the MCU, I'd say the higher chance of them coming back again. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below, and quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. We're still giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, the next of which is at the 650,000 subscriber mark. We're right around the corner from that, about 4,500 subscribers away. If you want to be entered to win, all you have to do, hit the subscribe button, then leave a comment down below. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. Make sure to hit the notification bell, notifications turned on, and leave a like on this video. Now that'll automatically enter you to win all of the rest of the prizes that we're announcing here at the channel over the next couple of days and weeks going forward, including this insane XM Studios 1/4 scale Beta Ray Bill statue. Now, if you're not into collectibles, if you don't keep up with companies like Sideshow and XM, these may be new to some of you, but they are absolutely immaculately detailed representations of some of your favorite Marvel characters. This one in particular measuring at almost 30 inches tall. It's over 2 feet, again 1/4 scale, and if you've never seen these things in person, they are absolutely awesome. I recently acquired this one from the Gem Mint collectible store, and he actually did a full in-depth review of this statue. If you want to follow that, I'll make sure to link it somewhere on this video or in the channel. You can find him over at Gem Mint Collectibles. Either way, guys, if you want to be entered to win, this is the prize at 750,000 subscribers as we make our way up to 1 million, and all the same rules will always apply for all of the prizes we announce. Hit the subscribe button and make sure to be a subscriber here at the channel, then leave a comment down below on this video because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. The best way to do that is to hit the notification bell with notifications turned on to make sure you keep up to date with our content and drop a like on the video. Guys, my name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Thanks so much for checking out the channel. Those of you who have been rocking with me for the last couple of years, I cannot thank you enough for your support. And if you're just finding the channel, stick around. We post everything Marvel related, everything from the most anonymous 4chan plot leaks that could be real and sometimes do come true, all the way to the official stuff coming from Marvel announcements, trailer breakdowns, and Easter eggs. Thanks for checking out the channel and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.